Welcome back, everybody. Today we're here to talk about The Walking Dead Season 11, and we have an update video. We're going to be talking about a number of topics about Season 11. Season 11 is like, it's, pretty much here in like, a little bit over a week. And I'm super excited for it. And, they've been releasing a lot of information, lots of teasers, sneak peeks, images, all that kind of stuff. And it's sort of hard to make a video about every little thing, so I want to do an update video where I talk about a number of topics. I'm going to be talking about some first look images. I'm going to be talking about something interesting that a producer on the show said that really caught my attention, and then also a sneak peek. So pretty exciting stuff for today's video. Like I said, season 11 returns on August 22nd. August 15th if you have AMC Plus. So be sure to subscribe if you are a fan of The Walking Dead. We're going to be having reviews and breakdowns and all that kind of stuff, trailers. So I'm super excited for it. The final season is finally here. I mean, I can't believe it's here. I can't believe it's the final season. It's sort of like insane to think about, but I'm excited for it because based on the trailer, based on what we've been hearing, sneak peeks, that kind of stuff, it looks like a pretty good season. So yeah, let's get into the video. Like I said, general spoiler warning. But yeah. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is our first look at Pamela Milton. So they released this image of her. And yeah, so she's being played by Layla Robbins, who's a great actress. But also the comic book accuracy here is really good. What they did with the with the character, even down to the necklace. So everything is, very comic book accurate. And I like that. I like how they're doing that for, the Commonwealth. I talked about this before with the Commonwealth. Their suits are like insanely comic book accurate. Like I literally feel like I'm watching the comic book come to life, which is, really cool. For the Commonwealth, just because their suits are so like unique and something that we've never really seen before on the show. But yeah, so this is Pamela Milton, and like I said, she looks very comic book accurate. You can see here that she's probably giving a speech. Maybe this is something going on at the Commonwealth. And in case you didn't know, she's like the leader of the Commonwealth. Like this is like a big reveal. This is like revealing Negan or the governor or Alpha or something like that. Like she is like the next, leader of the next group our characters are encountering. So this is a pretty big reveal. She has some really interesting arcs in the comic. I'm definitely excited to see this, like see Pamela on screen and stuff like that. And like I said before, she's being played by a great actress. Her son also, Pamela Milton's son in the comic, his name is Sebastian Milton. He's also a very important character, so we haven't heard anything about him being casted or anything like that. Maybe they're trying to keep it a secret because I'm assuming they would bring him onto the show. That would be really surprising if they don't. I'm not going to get into the comics, obviously, in case there's people who haven't read the comics. But if you read the comics, you know what I mean. Like Sebastian Milton is a huge character. So I'm sure he'll be on there, as well in some way. But yeah, we also have this image of Lance Hornsby and the Commonwealth soldiers. This is like an image that was going around. A pretty good look at Lance Hornsby. I mean, we saw him in the trailer, but even that was like through a video within a video, right? Like the Commonwealth video. So we didn't get too much of a good look at him. But yeah, here we go. This is Lance Hornsby and the Commonwealth soldier I was just talking about. The suits are great. And Lance is being played by Josh Hamilton, who's also a great actor. I've seen him in like a number of movies, so I was familiar with his work as well, and I think he's a great actor. And the casting this season has been really good. We got Josh Hamilton and we got Layla Robbins. So I'm definitely excited to see these characters on screen. Season 11 is just so close. It's kind of mind-blowing to me. Like, I don't feel like it's airing next week, right? Because I'm so used to it airing on Octobers. Like, it just doesn't feel like it's going to be airing next week. But it is. It's so close. Like, we're going to see this stuff very soon. I'm excited. But so those were two images that we got that I wanted to talk about. The next thing I want to talk about is this interview that Denise Huth had with the Walking Dead universe. So I want to go ahead and read this one excerpt from the interview, and I want to talk about this and break it down. So I'm reading this off of comicbook.com, but the original interview is with the Walking Dead universe on Twitch. Again, I'm reading it off of comicbook.com, so I'll leave a link to that article in the description down below if you want to check out the full article. But I'm just going to go ahead and read this one excerpt that sort of tells us, the feel of season 11, which I think is very important. So she said, "The thing I've noticed the most this year is actually just some of the shots, the way the directors are choosing to film things feels very season 1 to me," Huth said during a live stream with the Walking Dead universe on Twitch. "There's a few moments where I'm just like, oh, it takes my breath away. It takes me right back to the pilot. There are subtle moments that are in there and some that are a little more obvious, but we always remember where we came from." So reading this got me pretty excited for a couple of reasons. So first of all, it makes sense for them to do this. Like, it's the final season 1, season 11. So, I think we can assume there's going to be callbacks. And she said it here, that there's subtle moments in there, and then some more obvious. I'm assuming she's referring to just like season 1, callbacks also we might get. But also the feel of season 1 is what was important here to me, because that season 1 had such an interesting feel to it. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain in words, but if season 11 is going to be like that, that's exciting. I mean, in season 1, the group was on the road. It just felt like, I don't know, it just felt a lot more apocalyptic than it does on the show now. So if they're going to do that, I mean, and whenever season 1 of The Walking Dead is on TV, like, I can't change the channel. Like, I have to watch it, right? Because it just, like, I don't know, there's just something about it that's very special. So if season 11 is going to be like that, which I think that it is, because episode 1, like, they're underground in that tunnel, they're on the road. They're, the whole group is together, stuff like that, makes me excited for the show. I've said this for a long time, that whenever the group is together scavenging, that's like very classic Walking Dead. Like, I remember the season 9 premiere really blew me away, just because it was just so long since we've had that, and we had the whole group together scavenging and stuff like that. It was a new beginning. So that was really cool. So hopefully we're gonna get more of that, and by the looks of it, we are going to get some of that. Also, I think with walkers are going to be a problem, and this brings me to that sneak peek that I wanted to talk about. So this is another sneak peek that we got for the season that I wanted to include it in this update video rather than just make a video separately. But in this sneak peek, we have Carol fighting off walkers, and they're in that army base. And if you've seen the sneak peek, you know what I'm talking about. But it's a very tense scene, because, like, you got the group up above. I don't really know the geography of this location, like what's going on, but for some reason Carol is like, she's trying to get something. I think they lowered her down. There was something down there, obviously very important. And we have, like, the characters up here, like you can see Maggie and Daryl and Alden, and Daryl's, like, shooting at the walkers with the bow and arrow, and, like, Carol's fighting the walkers. So it's a very tense scene, and there's a lot of walkers, and in the sneak peek she grabs the stuff and is okay. But the point of that sneak peek, and I wanted to include it with this interview that Denise Huth had, is because it's very similar to season 1. Like, we have a character who's trying to grab something or do something and is being surrounded by walkers, and it's like a last minute save, so stuff like that. I remember there were so many moments like that throughout The Walking Dead where characters are, in a building scavenging, trying to get something, and there's walkers surrounding them, and they have to, it's like a last minute decision, whether they want to go for it, are they going to make it, stuff like that. It just definitely gets you into the episode, and that's what this sneak peek was. So yeah, if the show is going to be like that, this season is going to be like that, more of stuff like this, that's going to be pretty exciting. So you guys let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about all of this? What do you hope to see in season 11? What do you think is going to happen in season 11, but also like, in terms of that season 1 connection, like what are some things you think the show will do? And let me know what you think about the sneak peek and all the stuff I was talking about, the images, and just season 11 in general. I wanted to make this updated video to talk about a number of topics, so hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating. I am gonna wrap it up there for this video, so hopefully you guys did enjoy. Again, season 11 is returning in like 1 week, so be sure to subscribe if you are a fan of the show, because we have a lot of content coming up, reviews, breakdowns, all that kind of stuff. And as always, thanks for watching. Please take care, and I'll see you guys soon.